Those of you that like to follow along in the Missalette, we probably should have given you a little warning that we're going with Cycle A this year. It shows the importance of this story that we just heard, this Samaritan woman of the well, because the church encourages us to use this reading year after year if we have people going through the preparation process for the Easter sacraments, for the sacraments of initiation. And we do have several that we got pictures in the back that you can take with you so that you can continue to pray for them. It's such a powerful story where Jesus truly goes out of his way to encounter this woman and invite her to faith in him. He reveals himself as the Messiah to this stranger, to this person who the Jews, the Samaritans and Jews had this horrific feeling toward one another. And so that is where he goes to offer this fountain of life-giving, flowing water from his font that he was, and he still is for all of us. But just invite you to think about this, that he goes and he finds this woman who was this notorious, right, sinner. Obviously the community knew that she had been with 5 men and she's with another one now, and he goes to her, desiring for her to receive this incredible mercy that he has. I hope that is enough of an indication to every single one of us that there isn't anything that we can't go to the Father for. That nothing in our past will ever keep us from receiving that mercy and love that Christ desires for us to receive. That's the beauty of this reading. This is why we use this, and then we'll invite the people in the RCIA program to do the scrutiny. And I invite you all to scrutinize yourselves. After all, that's what the season of Lent invites us to. It's what the color purple reminds us of, that we are to scrutinize our own lives and see where is it that we need Jesus' life-giving waters to flow over us as well, to wash away the sin so that we can be restored to that relationship that he desires to go deeper and deeper in each and every one of us. Then the other part that I just love about this story is that, once she has received, she cannot stop proclaiming this good news. She can't stop. She is seeing everyone. And if those of you that have seen The Chosen, right? You might remember that the Samaritan woman who encountered Jesus at the well, she just keeps coming back in and telling more and more people and more people, and they kind of have some funny moments in that episode because of her continuing to tell people and coming and seeing if the disciples need anything, Jesus needs anything. She just is overwhelmed with gratitude. We are invited to that, and then to have that gratitude ourselves and to take this message out that no one should ever stay away from Jesus. No one. Nothing can keep us apart except our own choices. It's the only thing that can keep us from receiving is that if we choose not to receive. So this is the message that we're called to take out, right? We all know the story, and if you haven't seen it, Naomi Delkamiller just wrote an article in the Flatwater Free Press. Okay, you all know our parishioner, Naomi, right? She is a rising star, a budding journalist, and she wrote about the declining numbers of people attending church. She brought in there she kind of did a story on the repurposing of churches as well throughout the state of Nebraska. But she was pointing out that Catholics aren't the only ones to have declining numbers and having to do the pastoral planning that we went through that culminated last summer, right? It's happening all over in all of the churches. So obviously there's fewer and fewer people sitting here listening, right? And so that's why we all need to do our part. We have to be like that Samaritan woman who went and shared this good news that Jesus desires for us to receive his mercy and to once again be in a relationship that just receives from the life-giving waters he has in store for all of us.